Hey everybody, I am Zoc, and we are going to be playing our NKFL match versus Gungear Season 22. And this one's really important. We'll see if I ever actually get this up. The reason I'm not streaming and just recording this is because the ABR draft is supposed to be happening at the same time. So, I've kind of already looked through some of his decks. I'm going to ban Explorer Kornberg first. It's got 3 red pennies, a safe house, a bow knithing, a good logos. Pretty good disc too, Grim Reminder. Um, Explorer Kornberg, we're banning. Okay, and they banned Odysseus. So what should we save? Principal is good against a lot of stuff. Moet's been pretty good. Turby can go off. Sword Cook has actually been really good this season. Pixu I'm kind of scared against. It can go big board with a double Legionary Trainer and Bellatauran Warrior, and then double Membership Drive. I can burst. That's kind of scary. Destrovac has Genka, Hypnotic Command, Gangernaut, and double Mimicry. That could be somewhat of a problem. Gorgosaur has a really good logos, very fast. Let's see, Effervescent Principle. Let's check out all their Anthony, huh? Oh, Anthony with Ludo? That's pretty good. Faust the Great can be good. Grump Buggy. Rant and Rive, Faust the Great. So they do have a lot of good Ember Control. This has Captura, Anthony, Ludo, Bring Low, Curiosaurus. Bring Low with Curiosaurus is actually really good. And this one has Ether Spider, Dumble Timothy. Okay, this one has no big Ember Control. So their Ember Control ones are actually pretty good. So they could make Principal pay with like key cost and stuff like that. Sword Cook has a lot of its own key cost and delaying and trying to make them pay with a graft. Let's save Grouse Wrestler though. And then I'll have to let them know that I'm actually playing now. And I may totally get distracted at some point from ABR draft, but right now it's pending is a nice way to say it. Not happening yet. Okay. Do they have one that they know they're going to save? Okay, so I got rid of Explorer. So the next 3 that I'm really worried about is Pixo. It's got really good C. It can put out a bunch of Bellatauran Warriors. Not a bunch, but some. And then the double membership drive. So that token generation of Press Gang, which you can probably easily get off a couple times. Double Legionary Trainer, double Arm the Plebeians. Great Abyss, Battlefield Evangelist, and double membership drive. So it can't make a ton of tokens, but it doesn't take a ton of Bellatorans to do some work. And it's got Rant and Rive and Faust. It's pretty good, but Destrovac is also scary because it's got the Gangernaut, the Grunt Buggy, the Genka, the Hypnotic Command, and the Double Mimicry. Oh, and the Key Charge. The Key Charge is actually pretty huge here too. Luckily, they don't have a way to like really burst unless their stuff is damaged with the Double Darna. See, Grasping Vines, they can take away their Grunt Buggy? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. And with Mimicry, they might be able to do some good stuff to burst. So that one's actually pretty scary. And then Gorgosaur is really scary. That's Logos, Eclectic Inquiry, Effervescent Principle, Lethologica, Double Sloppy Lab Work. Double Sloppy Lab Work with Autoencoder is just amazing. Fission Bloom, Cyberclone, Forge Compiler. Oh, Forge Compiler is nasty. So I think I need to get rid of Gorgosaur, actually. It's really good. Okay, they said they've done their save. They saved Countess, which was not any of the ones that I was as worried about. Although that Curia and stuff is pretty crazy. I'm hoping that I can just like, if I control the Jericho and the Nell, they don't have a lot of speed. 21 creatures though, so it can go big board. So I guess I get to pick which I'm most scared of. I think I'm most scared of Gorgosaur just because of the speed. And then they can go big Saurian. Cyberclone is disruptive. Only 10 pips. Let's get rid of Gorgosaur. Let's stick to our things. Okay, and they got rid of Sword Cook. Alright. Sounds good. And so now we gotta pick which we're gonna start with. Kind of want to start with Moet here. I've started with Moet a whole bunch this season now, so it's kind of predictable. I didn't last game, if I recall right. It's been a long time since my last game, so screw it. We'll start with Moet. And we'll get a game going. Timer, competitive, I guess. GFL, start, copy game link. What I pick? Moet. And we'll have to see what they're running here. Still thinking about it. Okay. They picked Fairly. Okay, that's their disruptive woe deck. Double Timothy. Now with my, this just spams Berserkers. I'm hoping I can just outrush them here. Unless they have some pretty good hits with Abyssal Sight and Befuddle. Whirlpool, Plunder. I mean, if they draw just right, it could be interesting. I think I have the advantage, but we'll see. It's an interesting start. Yeah, I kind of like it. Although starting with Compot is good too. Yeah, we'll keep this. So 3-3. I kind of like 3-3 starting hands. Okay. They go Mars, and they play Vatminder to play Occultist. Okay, we'll go Saurian, Pale into Insignificance, Grammaticus Thrax, and arm the plebeians to make a Berserker out of Ammonia Clouds, which is okay. We do have Smith and Shockherder, which could be interesting depending on how many creatures they play out here. They go Unfathomable. Fuguru Timothy comes out right away and makes a token. A Whirlpool, and they give me... And it's a Space Invaders. Okay, so they don't have Space Invaders. They give me a, whatever they have. Cultist? Cultist. Interesting. So I could get my Smith off here, which is tempting. I just can't fight Vatminder. See, Whirlpool goes off of my right flank. Interesting. We gotta get rid of that Fuguru. So we could do it in either, well, in all three houses, really. Although the Saurian one I like the least. We have to diversify a little bit, though, because they can make us pay with some, let's go Mars here. Does mean we'll have to give them a Berserker, but that's okay. We'll genetically blast the Fuguru. Play out a Vatminder here, and play our Berserker to the right, and it was made out of Tribune Pompatus, which I'm okay with. We'll scoop up. Oh, we could scoop up their cultists. That'd be interesting. Scoop up, or just our warded guy? Our warded guy and Timothy. And Inchurn. Okay. Wow, we drew 3 more Mars. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see, do they have big capture that they can make me pay with, oh, they have Ether Spider. Okay. But if I kill it, they have Request Donations and Mars Needs Ember. Mars Needs Ember is kind of weird with it. Absolve and Katarina. Okay, so they do have some stuff they could do. Vatminder Reaps. They play another Vatminder. They genetically blast the Berserkers. Then there's Mars Needs Ember. Okay. And they give me another cultist. Oh, that's pretty clever. They just keep giving me cultists. That's pretty clever. I can get some Smith action here in Brobnar, and I think that's the play. Whirlpool goes from... And then they'll get one of my Vatminders, though? Yeah, let's get the Brobnar action. We will not take our archives. We'll go Smith. We will play Shockherder, deploy left here. fight this guy into this guy and go left here. And this guy will fight that guy and also go left here. And in turn. And then we gave him a Vatminder, okay? We got to check, but they're just one behind here. Genetic Blast, I think, is going to be really clutch on all of these cultists. What does cultists do again? Ward a friendly creature if they're destroyed with action. That's not that good. But they need 4 to play Tengaika. They still have Abyssal Sight, Befuddle, and a Plunder. Oh yeah, we didn't check to see what we have. Oh, Plunder was made out of one of them. That's great. That's great. They're going Sanctum here. They can get me off with a Request Donations or an Absolve or a Katarina. This time they make it on the other side, huh? We definitely gotta go Mars here this next turn. Battlefield Evangelist comes out. The Grave Rider to make it fight and make another token. Do they have membership drive? No, okay. Whew. Yeah, they're trying to go big. But we do get a key, okay. So we go Mars here. We gotta get rid of all those nice cultists. Genetic Blast those guys. Compod. And Mixatal Minded here. And damage. I guess they're Grey Rider. And have my Grammaticus Thrax. Is it going to be a weird game? Weird game. Oh, I could destroy them all, the Whirlpool. When the time is right, that's probably good. I don't probably want to go Mars just this turn to do that. Oh, Mark II Generator comes out. Okay, they're gonna go with the Cultist plan again. Glixel Weaponsmith, and what's the last Vatminder do? Fight me or reap? Let's see, they played 3 cards. They might have more. Okay, so they do fight the Berserker. Make another token. Okay. I think we still need to go Brobnar here. We will not take our archives. We'll play out Revna Star Song, Fire Spitter. Shockherder will take out a cultist, I think. I think we want to give him Shockherder. So then we'll press gang here on the left for Berserker. It's a Brick Nasty, that's too bad. And then we will fight into... Yeah, they haven't gone... Let's see, what was their cultist that killed? A Katarina the Summoner, that's good. Oh, and Timothy was one of the other ones? That's great. I wonder if they have Tengaika in hand. So we should probably kill another cultist. How many things can they make from Unfathomable? Both Timothys are either in my archive or in the... Okay, so they can't. They do have two Maelstroms though. So they could Maelstrom me right here. So we... In that case, do we want to kill a Grey Rider or a cultist? Probably a cultist. Let's see what we got. We got a Battlefield Evangelist. Alright. Oh, we did get a Brick Nasty. I think is one turn too late. One turn too late. And actually, I can't really go Brobnar. I need to go Mars this next turn. I need to get rid of that Whirlpool. There goes Unfathomable. Do they have the Maelstrom? I'm not sure if they'd want to do that right now, though. They reap with a cultist. I mean, it is a big scary Brobnar though, so they might. Abyssal Sight to destroy the Shock Herder. What are they going to get? Destroy them all then, right? Or Brick Nasty? Probably, or they could Brick Nasty and then befuddle me into Brobnar. And then Maelstrom. It's a pretty good play. They get the Brick Nasty, yep. Primordial Vault does come down. And then they do Maelstrom. Do they have the Befuddle? Discard Tengaika. Okay, cool. Okay, so we will Mars. Play out the Yixel the Iron Captain. Oh man, I kind of want to give it right back to him with a Whirlpool. But first we will do this. Reap with that guy. And then we'll... Oh, I guess we'll have to destroy it anyway. Oh well. We'll destroy the Whirlpool. And we got a Crushing Charge. That's not bad. Let's see, what do we have coming? We got a pretty nice... Mars, Martinis Ember, Ironex Vatminder, and Ether Spider. Okay. Dang, I can't center... I can't center the Ether Spider, dang. Dang, our Berserker was a mix. But we did get our Brick Nasty and Revna. We could do a little bit of something with that, potentially. Will our Brobnar last 2 turns in a row, though, is the question. We can Fresh Marks, Grammaticus Thrax, or the Phalanx Leader. Probably Thrax. See, I think both Martinis Ember they've gone through. Oh yeah, they're flipping. So do they have... We haven't seen Befuddle yet. Hopefully they made it into one of these tokens. They go Sanctum. They pull their archives. Oh, here's a question. Do I pull the Press Gang and give him Timothy? It's probably worth it. Then I can get rid of Ether Spider the same turn. They absolve. There's no damage. They square recruitment for the Ember. They muster to make a token. A Grey Rider, but they don't fight with it, right? Whew, we might have to let the Ether Spider live here? We're gonna go Brobnar. We're gonna give them their Timothy. We're gonna go Revna, Brick Nasty, Fire Spitter. Fresh marks will damage one of the cultists. Destroy Grammaticus Thrax to put them on the cultists. This guy will fight cultists. And we'll press gang, make another one, and fight another cultist. Okay, do they have any scaling number control? They have both the Timothys. Okay, so they, and I just gave them a Timothy, so. Now the question is, do they have the second Maelstrom, or did they make it into a token? Oh man, if they Maelstrom befuddle me, oh, they go Mars, okay. Do they have a board wipe in Mars? They have Ammonia Clouds, and Mars needs Ember. Oh, here comes the cultist. I could just pale into insignificance here. Yeah, I think that's better. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. And yeah, we will exalt. Or will we? What was Maelstrom was in there? Befuddle was not. Okay. So we intern there. We did go up to 11 Ember. They do have a Timothy though. Timothy. I think they've been holding their Befuddle, maybe? Ooh, Abyssal Sight. Was that after they had played it, or made into a token again? And we got a Marsnes Ember. That's great. Oh, here comes a Befuddle. What we got to be worried about now is Ammonia Clouds and the second Marsnes Ember. That would wreck us. They stop us from playing cards other than Brobnar? That's kind of what I want to do, unless they Maelstrom us. But they probably wouldn't do that with Timothy out? Playing Timothy? I don't know. I think they want to get their second key, but they don't know that's perfectly fine for me. Because I have Jarl Svend. Okay, what order do we want to do here? I think we actually want to kill some of our guys, like this guy. We want this guy back. Let's kill him. Let's kill this guy too. Fire Spitter will fight here. Make another one of those guys. We will Straddle Smack one of them. This guy will reap. This guy will reap. We will Press Gang. Make a token out of Symposium. We will Straddle Smack that guy. And then I don't think I actually want to fight because of the Mars needs Ember. So we'll just intern there. Oh, and we did draw into our mix. That's great. They go Sanctum right away. Request donations to capture Chu. Battlefield Evangelist. Grey Augur. Muster. Squire Recruitment. Okay, so I do forge my second. I could Pale in the Insignificance Occultist again. Alright, he conceded, so we got a 3-1 there. That's pretty good. We'll take that. 3-1, right? 3-1, okay. Okay, so now do we go with Principal right away? Or what are they going to go with here? They saved Countess. Oh, it's got the Anthony Transporter Platform tricks. It's got... Let's see, none of them have artifact control. That one's got bounce, the Grasping Vines. And this one has Celestial Gorm. I think we save Principal and we play Turby here. Yeah, we'll just see how that goes. Okay, and while they're selecting game 2, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's refresh here. They have selected Countess for their second game. Okay, so Countess versus Turby. Let's pull up Turby. Turby can kind of high roll, but doesn't always. So we'll have to see how it goes. Okay. Competitive. Oh, did he just create one? Yes, he did. All right. Good luck and have fun. So we gotta just make sure we keep on top of. We gotta kill Nell and Jericho as fast as we can. I think we keep this one. We'll try it. We'll try it out, see how it goes. Ooh, they play transporter platform. That's a really good start. We'll do this. We will sleep with the fishes. So left. Drew us a closed door and initiation to make a rebel out of that, which is Mixitol minded. We kind of want that back, but do we want it back enough? We can dragnet our own so left and draw another card, which is plunder. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Plunder. Humble, we don't care about. It does have 2 pips, but we don't care about it. Pterodactyl is pretty good. Shoulder armor. Access denied is pretty good. Curiosaurus, yeah, discard that. Yeah, getting rid of just Curiosaurus is huge, huge. Pterodactyl, humble. Get rid of so left, okay. We will go Mars. We will play out our Nyan outpost. We'll reap here, do damage there. Replay pod will capture on so left and do a damage there. Our next rebel will come down. We'll reap here and do there. So we just have to worry about. Wait, does this one? This one has no artifact control, so our replay pod will be beautiful in this game. Yeah, sweet. All right. We have ammonia clouds and airlock. Okay, cool. Shoulder armor, ardent hero, smite. Okay, but it just removes the and bring low. Okay. I mean, we could just mass buyout here. Or we could just keep riding the Mars train. Destroy it on your left flank. Dang. That doesn't work. Ammonia clouds would kill all of our guys, but then we would have them under replay pod, so that's cool. What does their amber control look like? Emperor Captura, Praefectus Ludo, Bringlow, Faust, Anthony. They have a lot. So it's too early for the mass buyout here. I think we'll just go Mars. We'll reap here. Damage that guy. Reap here. Do we even Nyan outpost? We could make 2 more and then put them all under replay pod. Play out airlock. Or do we ammonia clouds first? Yeah, we'll just do that. Now we could do the replay pod again, but we'll just leave it like that. Pull up stakes. Ooh, that's really good actually. Except we don't have a creature to kill with our... Okay, so we go Equidon here. Go Mass Buyout. Close door. Pull up stakes. And Inchurn. They do get a key. And we didn't get to use our generous offer, but oh well. We did burst up to 11. It could still maybe say we used our mass buyout too early. Okay, here comes Star Alliance. That is an issue. If they have Val or Nell. Okay, there's the Anthony. Oh, there's a Nell. Now, two upgrades. Oh, two upgrades are already gone. Oh, but there's an upgrade. Access denied. Okay, so they're doing stuff. Oh yeah, this is a really nice play for them. Plus our hand size is up to 9. Dang. Ooh, this is really bad for me. Because they can do it again next turn. Should have saved the mass buyout. That's my bad. Alright, what do we got coming? We do have Total Recall, Second Network. Whew, we don't have anything coming. Let's play out Mars here. Flounderite, Fathom Reaver, which is a Glixel Weaponsmith, which isn't great. And Inchurn. Ooh, this might be a 3-0 actually. We'll see, we'll see. They of course go Star Alliance again, so this is going to be a pretty big play probably. Okay, there. Reapin, Reapin. Oh, discard and Ludo with Trigon? I like it. Techno Alien getting super good value. Yeah, this is a real bad. They do fight the Fathom Reaver with Anthony and then return it so they can play it and the upgrades again. Okay, so I think I have to do this Mars turn right now. So we'll go Mars. We'll go Nyan Outpost. This guy, play 2 of these. We will airlock a recruiter, probably. Then we'll reap here to ping Anthony. We use Marzi's Ember. Play out replay pod, which I did not in a good order. We will play out Mixatal Minded here and capture onto that guy. Play out Ironix Rebel. We have to kill that guy, so here. Then we will Psychic Network to Steel Chew. Mix has to kill this guy. And then we reap here to deal 1 damage to somebody. Techno Alien, maybe? Okay, so we do get up to 14. They do have Faust here, though, that they can make me pay, and for a Captura, Technosaurus exalts, takes out one of those dudes, and for a Captura comes down, Faust the Great comes down. Wait, how'd they get so many Ember on there? Double Faust, Exalt, Ancient Power to ward them all. Key cost is 18. They do get to check. Well, I think we have to go Equidon here. I don't like it, but we gotta do it. Generals of Orha. Stewart will come down. And we will generous offer. Ah, crap. I should have done it on Stewart. Well, what do we want back out of all those? None of them. We don't want any of them back. All right, check with 18. We have 4 cards in deck. We have a 25% of drawing total recall with our airlock, which these guys probably won't survive, but they go Star Lines, makes sense. They got a lot of stuff they can do. Uh-oh, they're doing more. Drawn. And it looks like we're about to start the ABR draft, so I might actually have to just go silent here. We'll see. Oh, they got there. Oh, they got one back, secure droid. Okay. Oh, no, this has a capture? No. Which both increases my key cost, plus they can bounce it. And do it again. Youch. Youchy mommy. Scout Keat comes down again, kills a rebel with the damage, and then they also have the damage. No, they have the capture on the other one, right? On the upgrade. Secure droid. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's Val Jericho. At least it's not in the center. Yet. They might have a trick to get it there. I don't know. My key cost is now 22. Okay, I think we go Equidon here because we can get rid of one of the Fausts. So we go Stuart here. Visible hand to damage a Faust. And these guys go here. And unfortunately, Total Recall was one of them. That means we might as well keep making tokens with this. And General Zat-Orha takes out that Faust. And then I think we fight this other Faust with a Stuart. Although Reaping might have been the smarter call. Oh well. Oh no, Commandeer! They're gonna capture all my Ember. But what else do they have? And I'm surprised they went this way. Can they get the check? They can still get the check. Can I stop them? I can. But with Grey Rider, they can fight. I hope they don't take out all these dudes. Although I can't really go Mars next turn anyway. I have to Crushing Deep, I think. I think that's my only way to stop them. They take out General Zat-Orha. Makes sense. Cleansing Wave to heal Chu. Okay. Discards a Spirit's Way. And then they draw up all the way. Okay. So in Mars, I could draw one. Very unlikely that I get Psychic Network. So I think we go Unfathomable here. Crushing Deep, Kelping Hands, Flounder Right, Wink Link on Val Jericho. We did get back to check. Can we get a key? And we didn't draw anything good in Mars, unfortunately, to help us. They go Sanctum again. Let's see, they probably have Bring Low. Bring Low would be crushing. I'm guessing that's what they drew back into. Or maybe that's what they're trying to draw into here. We'll see. They fight a rebel. There's a commandeer. They got key cost up to 23. All right, that's game. What do they do here? They had 8 ember, they got up 5 more. Okay. Cleansing wave up to 15. Oh, is my key cost still cost plus 8? Or plus 9? Plus 6. So yeah, I still don't get a key here. Oh, and they're gonna smite all my rebels away? Dang, that hurts. Oh, and there's a bring though. They finally got it. We'll let them finish here. 1 on everything. And yeah, I guess we'll concede. Good game, well played. I definitely screwed up by getting rid of all my creature control super early. So that was pretty stupid. Alright, but then we're going to go Grouse Wrestler. And what do they have left? They're going to either play Pixo or Destrovac, Jenka, or Bellator and Warriors. And these two actually I thought were pretty scary. Okay, that hurt. But let's see if we can get the second win. We need it. We need it. Will we get it? Let's see. It looks like they're about ready. I think I'm just going to stop my commentary now and jump in to the draft. And I'll just keep recording and probably not voice over it later. Maybe. We'll see. See you, everybody. Okay. So, we are going to do a voiceover here. Let's test this. Okay, everything seems to be working well. So, I'm going with Principal Grouse Wrestler. That is my deck that I took to the top 4 at the Las Vegas Vault Tour. It's got a ton of Ember Pips, some good Ember Control too, and some okay board control, including some cool cards like Numquid the Fair. And I really need this last win because I'm trying to get into the top 2. And right now, let's see, after my first win, I think I'm 1 win ahead of Petite Bot. So if I get a second win, I'll be 2 wins ahead. That'll give me more confidence that in my last week I can ensure getting at least second. Okay, so with the starting hand, I really like it. It's got 3 Brobnar. I can set up Crim Torchtooth, play the Brick Nasty, have it fight, and then I have a whole bunch of Ember and Sanctum. But Gungnir, wow. He starts with a Legionary Trainer, which plays a Ready Bellatauran Warrior, a Grammaticus Thrax, another Legionary Trainer, so 2 Ready Bellatauran Warriors, and then the worst possible thing is that he also has Phalanx Strike to take out my Crim Torchtooth. So this was a devastating start, because now he's got 5 Saurian creatures on the board, and I have no way to respond, really. I decide to go Sanctum, get a bunch of pips, fight off one of the Legionary Trainers, capture a couple. But that's looking pretty grim with his Saurians. Now I did draw into some Ember Control, which I sorely need. He goes Saurian, reaps a whole bunch. And passage turn. So already up to check at 7. I decide to just mass buyout here, do the closed door negotiation, and end churn. So we're both at check, both with 10 Ember, kind of reset. But I've already been through some of my good cards, but they have 2. So I'm a little bit still on the back foot. They're leading the charge here, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, they go Sanctum. They play out a Grey Abyss, get even more Bellatauran warriors out there. Battlefield Evangelist. Ostentatious Mount. And a Friendship. And then with Membership Drive makes another warrior and bursts up to 9 Ember. So in 3 turns, they have 2 or 1 key in at check for their second with 9 Ember. I just do a quick yeah, sorry, I just had to start some for the draft. I just did a quick Sanctum churn to get to check at 6 and get the Gorm out. I kind of don't like my hand here. Especially with what they have on the board. They decide to go Saurian. They reap 3 times with their Bellatauran warriors, so they're at 5. And then they just pass turn. No other cards played, which is pretty interesting. But luckily they're not at check. So with Sanctum here, or sorry, with Brobnar here, I can actually capture a couple, which I think is pretty important. Put a Brick Nasty on the board, which always scares people, even if you don't have Brobnar creatures. So I decided to go Brobnar, and also I could get some additional benefit with this Signal Fire if I make the Celestial Gorm go off. So it probably makes sense in this case. I did just check what my prospector was, and it was Numquid the Fair, which is really sad because that would be a great card to have right now. But I play the Signal Fire, then do the Celestial Gorm so that I can play it again. I can capture 2, I get 2 Ember Pips from it. Unfortunately, I don't get value with the Berserker Slam, except for the Ember Pip, and then I get the Brick Nasty out. But then I did draw into another Berserker Slam, so if they keep that Battlefield Evangelist on the flank, I could get some value there. And I also have Trade Secret, where I could steal 2. Okay, but they go Brobnar, they pound. And then they do a Champions Challenge and they wipe my board. They get a Pelfout and a Fire Spitter, so they're at check at 7. But with a Prospector, I drew into another Equidin card, so I could either take them off in either Brobnar or Equidon, but in Equidon I could just steal 3 with the Trade Secrets, so that gets me to check, whereas a Brobnar route wouldn't get me to check. So I decide to go for that and see if they can stop me. And then maybe I can also, if I need to, use Brobnar to get him off check again next turn. We'll see. Okay, they just play a few cards in Sanctum, and I guess they didn't have a way to stop me, so I steal a victory there. Wow, with their start, that was looking rough. 10 Ember by turn 2, and a key and 9 Ember by turn 3. I really snuck one out there. So I got my second win, which I really needed. Whew. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you next time. Take care.